Welcome. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the marketing for a men's health supplement called Prostadine. We're going to deconstruct their entire sales pitch, from the problem they identify to the promises they make, all based on what they presented to the public. Let's dig in and see exactly how they build their case.
So right off the bat, the whole pitch is built around this one really dramatic question. It's a clever move, right? Instead of just talking about symptoms, they're promising to reveal a single, hidden root cause. It immediately grabs your attention.
All right, here's our game plan for breaking this down. We're going to follow their narrative step by step. First, we'll look at this new root cause they talk about, then the solution they offer. After that, we'll dive into the formula itself, check out the sales offer, and finally, look at the testimonials and guarantees they use to try and build trust.
Okay, let's kick things off with the foundation of their entire argument. They claim to have pinpointed a new root cause for prostate issues. So let's see what the presentation says is the big villain here.
And there it is. According to the source, the main culprit is toxic minerals in hard water, which they say is coming through America's old, aging pipes. But notice the really important part. They immediately connect this claim to a Harvard study. That's a super powerful way to borrow credibility and make the problem sound like a new, scientifically backed discovery.
So now that they've established the problem, this idea of a dangerous mineral buildup from your tap water, the presentation naturally pivots to their solution.
And here it is, Prostadine. It's presented as this special formula, and they make a point that it's a liquid dropper. The main purpose, as they state it, is to keep the prostate healthy and mineral-free, which you'll notice directly answers the problem they just laid out.
Now for the big question. What's actually in the dropper? The presentation spends a good bit of time detailing the 9 specific natural ingredients that they say make up the Prostadine formula.
This table is really at the heart of their pitch. Look at the strategy here. Every single one of these 9 ingredients is matched with a specific positive benefit. You see prostate repair for noriaki, supports bladder function for wakame, and keeps the system toxin-free for kelp. By laying it all out like this, they build this sense of scientific proof, making the formula feel really comprehensive and powerful. This is basically their evidence.
On top of the ingredients, the marketing uses all these labels to create a feeling of safety and purity. You see these buzzwords everywhere: natural formula, non-GMO, no chemicals, and they're all designed to make a potential customer feel more comfortable and see the product as a wholesome choice.
Okay, so we've seen the problem and their supposed solution. Now we get to the part of the presentation that's all about turning your interest into a sale, the complete offer.
A really big part of the sales strategy is something called value stacking. The idea is to make the main product seem like a much better deal by bundling it with extra freebies, in this case, 2 free bonuses.
And these bonuses are ebooks covering similar health topics. One's a detox plan called Kidney Restore, and the other is Rockstar Libido, which offers tips to boost stamina. And here's the kicker. The source puts a retail price of $79 on each of them, which makes the total value of what you're getting seem a whole lot higher.
This slide uses a really powerful marketing trick. By claiming that 97% of customers choose the biggest 6-bottle package, they're creating what's called social proof. It sends a message to new buyers that this is the normal or correct choice, which subtly steers them toward the largest, most expensive option.
And to seal the deal, the very last section of the pitch is all about building trust and taking away any risk. They do this with 2 key things: glowing user reviews and a solid money-back guarantee.
The first testimonial they feature, from a Tom Stevenson, hits on a really powerful emotion: the feeling of losing your freedom and your social life. That phrase, "not tied up to the toilet anymore," is really vivid and relatable, and it focuses on getting your quality of life back.
This second testimonial shifts gears to another powerful idea: identity. The phrase, "I finally feel like myself again," really speaks to that desire to get back to who you used to be before health issues took over. It's a very common and compelling goal.
And this last one connects the product directly to self-esteem and libido, 2 really central parts of male identity. So when you look at all 3 of these testimonials, you can see a clear strategy. They're not just random quotes. They're chosen to hit a range of emotional desires: social freedom, getting back to normal, and feeling confident again.
And to remove any last-minute hesitation, the offer is backed by a really strong promise: a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. This is a classic way to reverse the risk. By saying no questions asked, they're trying to make the purchase feel totally safe for anyone who might be on the fence.
So as we've just walked through, the entire pitch is this carefully built story. It starts with a unique problem, presents a special solution, backs it up with a list of natural ingredients, and then closes the deal with powerful testimonials and a promise that you can't lose.
So, we've deconstructed the architecture of this one sales pitch. But it really leaves us with a much bigger, more important question. When our health information is presented to us in a persuasive marketing package like this one, what tools can we use to separate the story from the science and make the best decisions for ourselves?